going on, everyone? MetalBlade427 here, and I welcome you back to Skies of Arcadia Legends for the GameCube. Last time, we went through the Dark Rift. We finished up all of our, adventures in there, defeated some weird thing in a hole, and we got out of that weird place. Now, we are in the land of Yafutoma. Well, technically, it's up here, Yafutoma. We have to go down past the Sky Rift, but there's a lot of things that I want to get here. I have 9 discoveries that I want to make in this episode, along with a ship and a boss battle. So before moving on, I do want to say one thing. This is actually the second time I've recorded this. For those of you familiar with my channel, I have a series called Final Fantasy VII Fridays, in which me and my friend Paul co-commentate. Paul is a big fan of Skies of Arcadia, and in fact, if it wasn't for him, I would have no idea that this game even exists, and he actually came over and did 2 episodes alongside me as a co-commentator. Stupid me ended up losing all of that footage, so, yeah, I apologize, because it was so good. It was so, oh man, the footage was so good. Fish! I want the fish. Oh man. No, it's just a bee! No! They disappear after you grab one, right? Yep, they're gone. That sucks. Yeah, the footage was so good, and I feel so bad that it got deleted, but this is for you, my friend. I dedicate this episode for you, because there's a pair of characters in here that you really like, and that was kind of the reason you wanted to start here in Yafutoma. And I'm actually going to keep this fight in, because I bet you it's a new enemy right off the hop. Hopefully it's a few. Alright, it's just one. That's okay, I'll take it. It's actually a new type of enemy that we've never seen before. These, weird jelly-like things. These, Jellicra, I guess is what they're called. 463 HP, 481 experience, 113 gold. Could give you an Ivy Band, which is some type of accessory. And, they like to weaken your characters and use Wevlum, which is the blue spell that hits everybody, kind of not really in a row, but in a group. So we'll keep up with just normal attacks here. I would use, a Lambda Burst, but it'll actually only end up doing about half damage or so. Because these guys they're not resistant to red, but they have a fairly good magic defense, and because they're blue, they take less damage from red, so we'll see how everyone goes here. Splat. Oh, Porfina. Counter. Yes. You should kill that too. Nice, good job. But yeah, so man, that was such a good recording, and I feel so bad. It was completely my fault, 100% my fault that I lost that footage. I went into we were sitting in different positions, obviously, because I was behind the mic with the controller. Very nice, good trick. Instead of the opposite, because he always has the controller when we play Final Fantasy. So I don't know. I went into some type of auto mode, and usually I get rid of the big folders of all the extra footage. This way it doesn't take up any room on my laptop, and I just completely forgot to take out all of the actual good footage from it, and it was just a bad time. It was a bad time. So yeah, I just can't apologize enough for messing that up, because it would have been really nice, but that's okay. We're all right. Can I go now, please? My God, thank you. Rain of Swords. I'm just gonna block with everybody. This should actually kill them all, pending if Vice actually goes first. Come on, Vice. Let's go. Magic? I love that attack. I feel like there's something even Paul and I talked about in that episode. I feel like that attack actually did something at some point, but now it just is a skip your turn type fail. Oh boy. Okay, good. Finished. Now we don't have. There's not that many enemies in this area, so getting a few of them out of the way right off the hop is not a bad thing. Alright, now then. Little island right here, right before you cross over the Sky Rift, actually has a discovery on it. The Uguisu's nest. Okay, we're going into an area where I'm going to be really bad with pronunciation, so bear with me. Uguisu. Uguisu? It's a bird. Although this bird builds its nest in rock faces, for some reason they always travel northwards to human civilization to raise their young. That is why sailors have learned to recognize these nests as signs that a human city is nearby. And I'm pretty sure we will never, actually no, I'm very sure, we will never actually see this bird. We'll see its nest, which is giganormous. It's almost as big as Delphinus, which would be awesome to take and eat, but, we will never actually see that bird. Okay. Crossing on over this Sky Rift, we start making our way to the land of the Blue Moon. Now, I would recommend... Actually, I'm in like a very good position. This particular longitude line right here has a hidden discovery along it, and it should be probably right around where this intersection is. But if it goes the way I think it's going to go, I'll actually run into a storyline segment before finding the discovery. So I'm just going to keep flying north, and sooner than later... Yep, knew it. Hey, do you hear anything? I mean, besides the wind. Now that you mention it, I can hear something. I'm not sure what it is. We are actually... See that structure kind of like faded out there? That like gate? We are nowhere near that structure, so I have no idea why this cutscene happened here, but that's okay. We get swarmed by these awesome looking ships. Oh my god, this is great. Especially that one. Oh, man, this is going to be awesome. Oh, crap, they're firing at us. What the? Ah, wow. Things do some impact damage. Hang on, guys. They just came out of nowhere and attacked us. It looks like we're going to have to take them down. Battle stations, let's go. And into a ship battle with, well... You'll see. That thing, that awesome-looking ship. Do not think you can defeat us here in our own skies. Prepare to meet your doom, strangers. Alright, what I'm going to do first is I'm actually going to do this. We're going to go ahead and we're going to Valuan torpedo right here. And then we will gear grease, and we will gear grease. So, we are fighting the Tenkau ship, Tenkau spell ship, I'm sorry. 25,000 HP will give us 1,910 experience, 900 gold. At the end of the battle, we will get a pyro bomb, and because we have Osman in our active crew, we will get a crystal ball. Now, the Tenkau spell ship in Japan is called the Ko-Junk, and junk is actually a type of Chinese shipping vessel. So, for those of you that think that Yafutoma area is it's based on Japan. Okay, it's very obvious. There's really not much else to tell you that it's not based on Japan, but it's not just based on Japan. There are other, like, you know, Asian influences here, like this ship for one, and then that giant wall, as you can see right there, that we're flying around. Can you guys guess what particular landmark on the planet that's based on? It should be pretty obvious. Oh, what is he gonna do? Ah! Actually, no, I take that back. No, you're fine. It doesn't really do that much damage. It appears that Yafutoman ships can climb to great altitudes. Our cannons can't reach them, even though we just hit it for critical damage. Vice, our cannons may not be able to, but I'll bet our torpedoes can. We should try firing those as often as possible. Did I get it? Damn it, I did. Okay, so when I played with ball, I got a freaking harpoon cannon, I almost did it again. Moonstone cannon right there, and I'd like to know what it is that I did in order to get it, because that ended the battle nice and quick. But yeah, pretty much this thing is, you fire off your torpedoes, and the torpedoes have a much higher chance of hitting them. Everything else is like, it'll probably avoid it, so, I'm actually going to do this, that's fine. You can apple wax and crit next turn. What are you going to do? Let's go ahead and deluxe kit, and Enrique, this one? No, we'll take our 10-inch. That's fine. Okay, so I'm going to meet you back when I have the better upper hand. Okay, we should be coming up on a big critical hit right here. Look at everything. There we go. That's better. I actually skipped the entire turn. I mean, it's just another ship battle. You'll see more of these as we go along, trust me. It's what comes after it that's very important. Woo! Oh, here it comes! The Tenko flagship, the Yin Yang. What appears to be the enemy's flagship is approaching. Wow. There are two boats. No, one boat. No, there's two, I think. Looks like they're planning to board us. All hands on deck. And rather than sending Vice to the deck, they put me back, like, right here. But we get to see Lawrence driving the ship. That's pretty cool. See, he's just sitting there. He's doing his thing. This is what we pay him for. We can also see the flag that we drew right up over there. I mean, again, I've always liked Vice's flag. That was always my preferred one. In our commentary, Paul said that he preferred Fina, and a lot of you out there said that you liked Fina's dolphin ship, which makes sense with the Delphinus and everything. You can change it. It's not like it's a permanent thing. I may change it to Fina's flag at some point just because, but until then, we need to head out to the deck and meet the people that are trying to board us. Westerners, we've been waiting for you. Huh? Who are you? My name is Zhao. My name is Mao. It is our mission to collect 1,000 swords. So you must pick one of two choices. Surrender and give up your weapons. Or die and we take your weapons. It is up to you to decide your fate. And yes, this actually is a swashbuckler's choice. If you want to base it off the last time that you had something like this with Ramirez, you were surrendering. But here, well, we're going to have Vice let him know what we think. How about we kick your butts and toss you overboard? Besides, you guys are unarmed. What can you possibly do to us? If that is your decision, then we must kill you now. I'm sorry. I feel like that's how they should talk. They're twins, right? It's exactly what they are. They should sounded somewhat alike. And they kind of do anyway with the voice acting. Anyway, here we are going up against Zhao and Mao. Zhao has 2,681 HP, give you 2,979 experience, 1,277 gold. No items to drop, but he does have a really cool special attack in which he says a really awesome line that is Paul's favorite, and so that's mostly where the dedication comes from. His brother, Mao, has 2,681 HP, 2,979 experience, 1,277 gold, and he will give us a Moonberry at the end of battle. His main attack is this, like, rapid-fire punch-kick move. We may see, we may not, but I am going to concentrate on Mao, just so we can see Zhao's special ability. And I'm also going to switch everyone to purple, and we're just going to start beating crap out of Mao. Here we go. Purple here, purple there, purple you, and we'll actually have you throw a Crystallis box right here, and purple. Good to go. Yeah, I'm not going to Justice Shield this. There's actually no need to. These guys aren't really that tough. Oh. Yep. That's his special hit you a bunch of times, you know, technique. Oh!
It is time for you to die.
Ah! Awesome. Are you going to attack Fina? Oh my god! Really? You both went after Fina? You jerks. Ah, she is so squishy. But yeah, that's his fun little saying whenever he does an attack. And now it is time for you to die. Oh, don't counter. Aw, you jerk. Well, I was definitely not expecting them to both pull off their special move in that round. So let's go ahead and use some of my Rizlum crystals that I bought. I can Royal Blade. Sweet. Go ahead. Let's do a nice round here of some special techniques. Oh, man, so close. Well, at least he'll go down.
Let's try this.
All right, Fina, up and at him. Let's go. Back into the game here, please. Shake it off. Shake it off. It's all right. You're good. You're good. Perfect. Back live. And... oh, man. On Vice?
It is time for you to die.
So good. I hope you're smiling every time, Paul. I don't know. What? Wait a minute. Is that Mao or... No, the guy that threw it is standing in front of me. And the shurikens came at me, but then they attacked from behind me. I don't know. Game. I don't know. Royal Blade attack. Slice! I like skipping the animation to the Royal Blade only because, like it's a cool animation, the whole thing straight through, but just seeing that, like, weird slice animation happen afterward is really, I don't know, I like it. It's a cool little touch that, even though I skipped it, you still see, like, a part of the Royal Blade action. Oh, come on!
Let's
Thank you, Fina. Thank you for seeking revenge on the people that took you down. Much better. And now it is time for you to die. Nice. Alright. Boss battle done. Experience, gold, magic, good times. And a moonberry. Westerners, you are stronger than we thought. We must report this to our commander. Damn, they finish each other's sentences like they have to. They are twins. Come on. And they also just jumped off our ship, knowing that their ship was right there. We rule the skies of Yafutoma, and we are known as Tenko. Westerners, we shall meet you again. See, Tenko? Tenkao? Tenkao or Tenko? I think it's Tenko. At least that's how I would imagine it said. Again, this is an area where pronunciation is going to be very, very difficult. Wow, how can they fly so high? Blue moonstones hold the power of wind and water. The Yafutoman ships are powered by these stones. By harnessing the power of wind, their ships can reach altitudes that we can only imagine. Well, looks like we chased them off for now. We should try and find Yafutoma. It's right in front of you, dude. Like, you can't miss it. It's there. Okay, before I move on any further, that's not what I wanted to do. What I want to do is I want to go here. I want to put the white map onto Vice, because we have a lot of exploring to do, my friends. Okay, so as I said, you wanted to keep on this particular longitude line and a little bit to the left, because there's a hidden discovery, like, not very far ahead of us. In fact, like I said, usually right after that battle, I only have to go a little bit ahead, tapping A rapidly, and I'm not finding it. Nope, I didn't find it. Nope. Okay, hold on a moment. Okay, here we go. Compass is spinning, and as you can see from where I am on the map, it was a little bit too, I think, far north, but generally the same idea. This longitude line right over to the side happens to find the hidden island called Spice Island, a very important piece to find. A small remote island where a pure spring nurtures a wide variety of herbs and spices. The water in the spring has medicinal value due to the abundant herbs nearby. Perhaps this beautiful garden is the true fountain of youth. Now, why is this important? Because of this. Wow, there's so many herbs and spices growing here. I've never seen so many in one place before. It's amazing. This place truly is a treasure island. Even though we don't see it. I don't know where it is, but it's a treasure island. But we really shouldn't disturb the island too much. Yeah, I suppose if we took too many of the seeds and stuff, the trees might not be able to grow back. But I'm sure it would be okay just to take a little bit, right, Vice? I swear, Ika, you and your just a little bit. Alright, we'll take something with us. And we received the spice kale, which is a very important spice to get, even though I thought kale was a leaf vegetable, but whatever. You need this for a submission that we won't be able to do for quite a while, but you're here. Might as well grab it. Alright, where's Spice Island? Where did you go? I'm spinning around, there. Oh, wow. Ah! Okay. Thank you, hitboxes. Always so much fun. But yeah, it's a pretty island, you know, all the spices and all the good stuff on it. So what I would like to do now, I'm going to kind of drop here. I'm going to turn to the east, and I'm going to fly to the east. And as you saw when we were battling that ship, there was a giant wall that was kind of like, you know, in the background. And we're going to be finding pieces of such wall, as you can see, along the way. And you want to bring it back to the south. I'm going to catch these guys. Come on. Alright, I got one A-fish. Wonderful. And it brings you to the Guardian Walls Discovery. A massive fortress built by an ancient Yafutoman king. Rather than as a form of defense, the walls were said to have been built so that lookouts could spot enemy ships before they got too close to the city they were trying to defend. Come on! Great Wall of China, everyone! Please? Like, this is like... Take out the word Yafutoma, put in the word China, or Chinese, and that's what it is. Like, come on, seriously. It's exactly what this is. So, there you go. More than just Japan in this area. You need to actually be here where, like, these two pieces are in order to make the discovery. You just can't do it at any old piece of the wall. we are actually going to continue flying east now. I've actually seen guides that says you can't get this, but they're really wrong. We're going to be going to this one little island right here on the side of Ixtaka, because there's actually a little discovery there. And this is one that, for as often as I've played this game, oh, check that out. Oh, look, I'm so glad. Check that out down there. I don't think I can do anything yet. I'm going to get close to it. Can I get it? Can I get it? Oh, man. Stupid below the cloud discovery, unable to be gotten. And you know, when I want to find it, I'm not going to be able to find it. Anyway, I've seen guides that say that you can't get it, but I personally think that they're just being lazy and they decided not to do this. But all you got to do is just fly east, and you have the island sticking out right here from this impassable stone reef. And the discovery will be after this battle. Alright, the discovery is actually in this one little spot here. And we have found the Grieving Prince. A statue of an ancient prince, a statue of an ancient prince who lost his wife in a sailing accident and spent his life gazing up at the skies. On a full moon, it is said that a single tear falls from the prince's eye as he watches the ships pass. So, anybody have any idea what this is based off of? Like, any guesses or anything? Well, if you guessed the Moai statues from Easter Island, you would be correct. And what's interesting too is the position of this particular island is just off to the side of Ixtaka, which is supposed to represent, parts of South America. And Easter Island is just off to the side of South America, where I think it's more considered part of the island chain there, but is still under, like, South American, colors or whatever on the maps and everything. So it's like South America, but it's not. So, yeah, I just thought it was very, very nicely placed island to represent what it's supposed to be in the real world. Plus, those statues are really cool. Giant, big heads sticking up over the ground, and for all we know, there could be giant, huge stone bodies all crazy under the ground. Who knows? Maybe somebody will dig it up eventually. Anyway, back here at the wall, we're going to go ahead and get into another battle. And then we're going to turn and head north. Now, I'm going to be cutting out all the battles from here on out. I know there's like 2 more new enemies that we can find, but in the interest of time and the fact that I want to get the rest of these discoveries found, we're just going to cut them from right now. Next episode, I'll probably be able to do it. So here's that, like, archway that was in the cutscene. We were like, in comparison, we're here. We fought the Zhao and Mao, like, way over here, so we weren't even close to them. But, yeah, there you go. Passing through this gate brings us into the land of Yafutoma. Check that out. My God, it's so beautiful. We found the Yafutoma. Oh my God, that's amazing. It's like a singular object, the. Ancient legends speak of Yafutoma as a mythical land to the east, covered in gold and populated by proud, polite people. Cut off from the world by dangerous currents, it has developed a distinctive culture. First discovered by Vice the Blue Rogue, even though people already live here, and obviously they have ideas about Western world, so whatever, you can take advice. Whatever makes you happy, my friend. But, oh my God, it's so pretty. It's just so well designed and so well laid out. I love it, but I'm going to go over all that in the next episode. For right now, we're going to come over here to this piece of land and discover one of my favorite discoveries just because of the name. The Dheerse! Dheerse is how I pronounce. Once upon a time, there was a gentle creature called the Dheerse that lived in the forest. The villagers believed that getting kicked by the Dheerse would make them rich, so they chased him around until he ran away. A Yafutoman fairy tale. How sick of a story is that? And we're actually going to be coming across a lot of those Yafutoman fairy tales throughout the discoveries we make here in Yafutoma. Actually, there's even new ones that were added into the game that, once you find them all, actually tell a complete story. So that's really cool. The next discovery flies clockwise around the mountain here, which is Mount Kazai, and actually see them. They're like these little blips in the foreground. See them right there? Yeah, got them. Nice. We found the Wanderbirds. The Wanderbirds are large migratory birds from the far north, revered since ancient times as symbols of long life. Their cry is rarely ever heard, but the clarity and beauty of their song is said to put all other birds to shame. These are not the ones that laid the eggs that we found in the beginning. They are more just like, storks and whatnot. And they go ahead and they fly around this giant mountain here, which in the game is called Mount Kazai, but is, of course, based off of Mount Fuji. Alright, there we go. Mount Fuji. We got that out of the way. Awesome, wonderful, great. And of course, I'll be going over a little more detail with that as we go through Yafutoma itself. So the last two discoveries I want are actually hidden islands, and one is located like here, the other is located like here. And it may seem weird that we're going to be able to get to these based off of the map, but trust me, everything connects together. Another thing that I'll be going over in a later episode, explaining to you how this world is a donut. Just try to imagine that for right now. Besides that, we'll also be landing in an island that will be important to us a little bit later as well. Plus, there's islands up top there that I wish I can get to, but I can't. Alright, so let's continue on north, and we're going to be punching through this sky rift right here. Again, these next two discoveries I read online, people saying, oh, you should wait to get these. Oh, you should get them later on when you can do this. No, you're here right now. Just get them. It's okay. Like, no one... You can play the game any way you want. But as I said before, if they're there, why not get them? Might as well take it, finish it now, rather than forgetting about it later. Okay, so here we are at this strange island here. I'm not going to land there yet. It's going to be something that I do at the end of the episode. But from the island, you're going to basically go east, and you're going to fly continuously east until you reach, like, this side of the map. And I would stay a little bit high sky as well. We should be able to punch back through this rift, or on the other side of this rift. And with hitting A rapidly, as I so often do. Let's see. Come on. Anything? Hello? I'm getting close to this. Ah, crap. Yeah, it was like he was kind of like eastish. I'm gonna go a little bit further. If I get to, whatever. Okay, so you see the little dot right here? This is where that island was that we found, and if you flew all the way east, kind of following it right where the ship is, this is where you find the spinning compass that reveals the Mystic Orchard. Looks really cool, like some weird rock formations there. Once upon a time, there was a faraway island where jeweled fruit grew on the trees. A young man took one of the fruits to cure his sick mother, but in return, he had to come back to the island to become one of the magical trees. A Yafutoman fairy tale. See? Told you, you'll be seeing these Yafutoman fairy tales all over the place. Very cool. I mean, I like the way this one looks. There's nothing special here. Oh, there you are. Whatever. But it's just, again, a really cool looking discovery, and very tough to find because it's a freaking invisible island. Like, really. The next place I want to go northwest to kind of like this like intersection between these longitude-latitude lines, right where the Sky Rift and the Dark Rift meet. Somewhere around there should be our last discovery for this episode, and the third invisible island that people seem to have a lot of problems finding. So we're going to go ahead and hope to find it without too much trouble, also without too many interruptions in terms of hit buttons. Oh man. See, right around where they meet, give or take. It actually wasn't even that far off from where I finished up that battle. But this island is Inverse Isle. A strange island where the trees and everything else are upside down. The current theory is that this confusing phenomenon may be caused by a flux inside the gravitational pull caused by the presence of black moonstones at the center of the Dark Rift. Which was weird considering it says that Vice discovered the Black Moonstone, so I don't understand how this could be written unless somebody already knew about them beforehand or whatever. This also plays into my theory that the Black Moonstones control gravity, or at least one of their main powers is gravity, as I said, the very first episode of going into the Dark Rift. So this actually helps support my theory, and it's just a really cool island to look at anyway, if I could actually find it. Where is it? Oh, hi. Okay. Ha! There you are. There you are, Inverse Isle. Very good. See? Upside down. This is what gravity does. It does crazy crap. And the Black Moonstones control gravity. So says I. Anyway, moving back south, we're going to go ahead and find that island again that we saw initially, which actually should be coming up soon. And the only reason I'm finding this island now, or I'm going to this island now, is because I don't want to have to worry about it later. There it is. A pin will go into the island, and then I will be able to come back to here when I'm ready. But for right now, let's dock. And inside we have this old man sitting here. I do not know who you people are, but to this old man you are nothing but a nuisance. I refuse to talk to anyone except he who is brave and daring. Now please, let me live out the remainder of my years in quiet peace. And that's pretty much it. We can't do anything here yet. We have to wait until we have reached a particular rank in, the vice, what is it? What are we now, anyway, out of curiosity? Fearless. We're vice to fearless. We need a better title in order for him to join us. Plus, I believe we have to finish the Yafutoma storyline in order for him to join us anyway. So, that's be that. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to like and comment down below, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so you can get equipped with me, Metal Blade 427. In the next episode, we actually head into Yafutoma, check out the people there, and see if we can find a lead in order to be able to find the Blue Moon Crystal. Again, Paul, I apologize so much for ruining our great commentary together and losing the footage, but there's always Final Fantasy VII, which if you at home was listening to this and you haven't seen yet, go do it. I'm talking Vice. Chill yourself. You guys have a good one, and I'll catch you all later.